Hi guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Hey, let's make some snowballs. These are great cookies, guys. They're not necessarily cheap because we're going to be using walnuts, but oh, they're sure worth it and they're a great gift from your kitchen. Let's make this. I have a cup and a third of whole walnuts here. This is about 130 grams. I'm going to put this in an oven at 350 degrees and we're going to toast these for about maybe 6-7 minutes so that we can get those ready for our cookies. Be very careful not to burn them. You know, you might want to shake them once in a while. They will burn fast, so be careful. Okay, these are nice and toasted. You can smell them. That's how I know they're ready. I am going to let them cool down completely and then we'll continue. I have 4 cups of flour in here. And what I'm going to do is steal 4 tablespoons of flour from my measured amount and put them in this food processor with our toasted walnuts. I'm going to process this until until it's nicely ground. I don't want to turn it into butter, so be careful. I'll see you when that's done. Like this. I am now going to add half a teaspoon of salt to the remaining flour. I'm just going to mix it. In this bowl I have 2 cups of softened butter, so you know it's room temperature, and half a cup of confectioner sugar. I'm just going to beat this until it gets nice and creamy. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And we're going to mix that. Now I'm going to add our flour and salt. Mix that. Finally, I'm going to add our processed walnuts. And I'm going to mix that in. Now with my clean hands, I'm just going to form this into 2 equal sized balls. I'm going to wrap them in plastic and I'm going to refrigerate them for at least 2 hours. I actually decided to make these into 4 balls. You know, it's going to make it easier when we're getting them ready for baking. We're going to want it to be cold, so that way we just do one at a time. Okay, I'm going to put these in the fridge and I'll see you in a few hours. So let's bake our snowballs. You know, you can make these as big or as small as you want. I already baked part of this this morning, so that's why it's so small. But just to give you an idea, for the teachers, I made them really little and I put them in little candy cups. And you know, today I made them a little bigger. So whatever you want. You want to take, you know, a piece of dough and just make little balls out of it. Just like that. I'm going to do that with, you know, with this piece, and I have another piece over there, and put it on a parchment lined baking sheet. The beauty about this dough, you can make it days in advance and just have it in the fridge ready when you need it. I'll see you when this is done. So just like this, you want to place them, you know, these aren't going to grow or anything. So, you know, you can place them closer to each other if you want. This is my comfort zone. I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 degrees and they're going to bake for about 8 minutes. You know, you check them. Every oven is different. So you check yours. But what's going to happen is the bottom's going to start browning and the cookies are not going to be super soft. When you touch them, when they've been in the oven for a little bit, if they're still giving and they're super soft, they're not ready. They will be ready when you touch them and they're a little bit, you know, hard on the outside. And that doesn't mean the cookie's going to be hard. These cookies literally will melt in your mouth. So let's bake them. Okay, so these are done. They baked for about 8 minutes, and what I was telling you is you can tell the difference. You know, when you roll them, the raw dough, you can tell that it's not raw anymore, and that's when they're done. We're gonna wait for a couple minutes until I can handle them, and then I'm going to be putting these one by one into a bowl with some confectioner sugar. So once you can handle them, and they're not super hot, go ahead and just put them in, as I said, a bowl with confectioner sugar, roll them around, and transfer them to a wire cooling rack. That leftover sugar I have, I'm just gonna put it into a little sifter, and I'm going to sift some more sugar on my cookies. Just like that. You know, these cookies are known as snowballs. They're known as Mexican wedding cakes. They're known as Russian tea cakes. I think they're called Southern butter pecan balls. You know, obviously when they're made with pecans. That's another thing. You can make these with almonds, with pecans, with, you know, walnuts. So it's a very versatile little cookie. I'm going to wait for these to cool down completely, and we'll put them on a plate. So my friends, that is how you make snowballs. This recipe will be on the website waiting for you guys to come and print it. That was easy, huh? You know, we have all kinds of cookies on that site, so make sure you check them out. If you're going to give these cookies out as a gift, be careful, they are delicate. So, you know, just be careful that you package them correctly. Otherwise you're going to be delivering, you know, crumbs. So just watch out. Eat well, my friends, without going broke. I'm going to see you soon.